Hi guys, this is the fifth video of me talking about the Sparky R, and this is kind of crazy because I thought that I would manage to make only two. But here we go. And this is the fifth video with 5 questions about Sparky R and the most difficult or the most easiest things that I thought was difficult for me. So I decided to share those with you over here today. And the first, of course, forgot to mention, if you haven't seen the first video, go and see the first video, because then maybe you don't know what is happening on this channel, so just go and check it out. And we go straightly to the first question that we have: how to connect luts and face retouch. And I thought it was the difficult question for me at the beginning, but then I watched so many tutorials on YouTube, and I will just share the one that I like. The link to that tutorial is down below. Just put the question number 1, answer. And answer will be in the link, so that is easier for you to get and understand like how the things going. Because if I will start explaining that, it's gonna take 2 hours and it's only take 5 minutes, because I'm super bad with explaining things. That's why I can just only answer questions by answer, the link below. So I hope you're okay with that, because it's kind of hard for me to manage explanations. I mean, like, I need to learn how to do that, but we're not gonna take so much time and go exactly, and I need to stop doing this as well. We go into the question I was planning to say the video. The question number 2. Which patch Kira is better? So if you didn't know, there are 2 patches. Okay, I will just put like this. 2 patches here and here. And those 2 are wonderful. But the first patch that I used in my Kira filters was kind of, I mean, like, it was good for at the beginning, but then I started realizing that the sparkles were overlaying a different sparkle, and then you were getting this kind of weird square that it seems super bad, like you know, like, I don't know, an error or something. So it was like super bad, and I didn't like it. And then I was just like, oh, I need to search like for the Kira tutorials, like how people do that. So then I found a guy who was explaining how to do that, and I think this one is his patch that he was using, so he created the patch for that. Of course, question number 2, link down below to the guy. If you're not feeling like watching the tutorial, I can't explain you, so you know that is gonna take me a lot of hours. So link below to the way where he explains how to use his patch. If you can't find the patch, maybe I should put it on my Gumroad, but it's of course for free, because the guy is giving it for free as well as the first one. So, and his preset is giving you the wonderful way of like having those kind of PNG stars, and you easily using them, and they don't overlay like each other. So I mean, like, they do overlay, but without those kind of creep squares and those kind of things. So it's kind of really good. I mean, like, you can see on my later like filters that I use his patch, and it's so nice, and everything goes super nicely. I don't know, I mean, like, can't complain on that. So credits to the guy who created the patch, as I know. I mean, like, I have his name on my patch, so I think it's he who created that. I mean, like, I don't want to be rude, but it was that guy probably. So the link down below to the guy. So it was question number 2, which patch is better, Kira? The link to that answer also below. So question number 2, answer there. Like, first question, answer, the link. Second question, answer, the link. So then we go to the question number 3, which probably the question that I started asking myself firstly when I start creating the random filters, like motivation, what are you, like, which movie to watch. So when I started exporting the file, it's just like, oh, the file size is too large. The file size is too large again. And I'm like, what should I do with that? And I saw that many people put like, they remove the tick from no compression, so that Sparky R will compress it by itself. So, but it didn't work out really nicely for me because for Androids, it was compressed into one size. For the iOS devices, was a different size. So then I was like, okay, I should do something with about that. And then I saw that my pictures were like kind of heavy. I don't know if you say that about the file. I mean, like, I'm not that good with those kind of names, but so what I realized that there's so like the file size of the images were super big, and I was like, okay, probably you can compress those, it's not a problem. So I was searching for many websites where I can compress PNG and JPEG files in order to like reduce the size of the file of the SparkyR in order to get it work. So I'm putting the links to those websites down below. So question number 3, answer with links as well. Like, I don't do any other answers because it's helpful. I mean, like, you understand it better when you see it. I mean, like, from the person who can explain that. Okay, but there's nothing to explain. You just drop the file, it's exports, done, easy. So it's super nice. I mean, like, I think there's 2 websites which I use to do that. And okay, I should give you a bonus in this 3rd question. You see so many people with the animated things, like that, the loop animation and everything. Honestly, like, I am really bad with using the loop animation itself. I mean, like, I know you can like put a tick and use the loop animation. Like, so it goes still to the question number 3 about the file size and everything. I just wanted to put it here. Sometimes you can use GIFs, I think they call like that, GIF, GIFs. Because, I mean, English is not my, as you know, and you probably figured that out. So English is not my language in general. I mean, so English is the language that I'm still learning. It's the process. So GIFs, it's gonna be GIFs. And you can frame those and also apply them, and they weight less. So that's how you also can reduce the size. Links below. So we go into the question number 4 because we kind of stuck with the question number 3. The question number 4 is like, which filter will get me more followers? This is the question that everyone asks that question. I don't know, like, probably like you see so many people talking about like, oh, Instagram filters can make you famous, and you see those people who create those filters, they're getting more and more followers. But like, what I realized, like, those people who are getting more and more followers, they're creating those kind of artistic filters which like doll's eyes and those kind of eyes, and you know, like those kind of famous filters, cute baby faces and blah blah blah. But if you still want to get followers, but you are really bad with, like, as me, you're really bad with creating like all those kind of deformations and everything, applying layer by layer, creating the eyes, and I still don't know, like, I can combine those, I mean, like the layers and everything, but it's kind of still hard for me to do the deformation nicely. So I'm still learning, like, it's a learning process. So basically the question number 4, which filter will get you more followers, you never know, but you can see those popular filters, and some followers, oh my god, some I will call them influencers from the filter side. They talk about that like, oh, they just copied my filter, so, and they say like, oh, don't copy my filter, don't do that. I mean, like, it's kind of a true thing that you shouldn't do the copy thing, but what you can copy is the name. I mean, like, you can just like change it at some point. I mean, like, maybe you will think that it's kind of, oh no, you shouldn't copy the name, you should create your own. But like, when people don't know who you are, no matter what you create, it's not gonna pop up from nowhere. Like, I took the name like this cute baby face filter, and it brought me millions of views of that filter, and I put the keywords, it says like it's optional, you can put them or not, but I started using the keywords in the SparkyR, and it helped me a lot, because then I saw my stats like rising up. And it leads us to our 5th question, which are how to analyze stats in SparkyR. Firstly, I was like, oh, probably it's for the people, like, how many people do publish those ones. That was I thought in the beginning, and that's what I think about, like, in general. Like, depends how many people publish that one, but later I reconciled the fact that it's more about like how many people view it in general, because views makes the like views makes attention. Wait, how do you call that? The views gives you, I don't know even how to explain it now. Like, kind of my brain stopped with this kind of analyzing stuff and everything. But like, those views gives you more, like, not the popularity, how you call that? This brings more attention to your filters. We're gonna go with this one because this is the easiest one I can talk about. Like, I can think of right now, because God, it's around 3 a.m. in the morning and I decided to make this video. So I'm sorry guys, but we're gonna stick to my bad English, but we're gonna be here. So that's why I'm talking about the first number that shows you the impressions in general, that shows how many people view this. So it's kind of important, because as more people viewed it, as more it's gonna be, because once I'm waking up and I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna check it out, and one night got me 1 million of views of the filter. I don't know how it went out that much, and one filter got like 1 million views over basically the night. I don't know how it works, but it worked, and I was just like, oh, how? And then I understood that because I used the keywords in the filter, and that's kind of helped to get it. You just put I mean, like, it was the grain and tan. It's the most viewed and used filter for now. So basically, I put tan, oh my god, I put tan, I put grain, I put dust. It is a keywords because people searching for those kind of filters, the vintage and retro filters. So they used to like it, and they still do like it. I mean, I'm really bad with making phrases. I mean, like, I'm just really bad with talking right now, but like, we gonna manage that, guys, because I'm here for you. You're here for this video. I hope so. You're here. So yeah, and that helps me because, like, from the publishing way, I see so many people who save it to their camera roll, but they don't publish to the story. I mean, like, it's kind of important that they do publish, because then the more people gonna see it, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But like, if the filter at the beginning, it's not that much visible, because as more people do see it, it's better from the part that more and more gonna see it later. Because like, I have one filter which is seen basically like maybe for like, there is like 200 people. It's like a really weird filter, but then it has 100 like shares. So basically it's like 50% from the people who viewed it, and it's like huge stats. But like, if you so much put attention on the stats, then you will be like, oh, like, is it going the right way? And you're gonna be only focusing on the stats, so it's also not the good one. And if you think that, oh, the filter gonna bring me more followers and this stats gonna help me, like, when I was thinking about that so deep, it didn't work out at all. But like, when I stopped thinking about it and I started just creating, because I do like to create the filters, and it's kind of interesting process, and I'm super excited when people do use it, and you can see who used the filter. And this is something like, for me, it's, I don't know, it's such a like pleasure to see that people do like the filter. I don't know what's the reason for you creating the filter, but I hope you also enjoy the process. But if the filter for you, like, creating the whole process, is like super tiring and you don't like it, it's not gonna bring you that following and liking and this kind of stuff. You just need to really like what you do, and then it's gonna bring you to the next level. I mean, like, it's too much of the motivation right now, but the video is getting also super long. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I answered all your questions, and links to the fourth and fifth question is kind of, I mean, like, there's no links to those questions. So, Basically, the first one, the second, and the third one, the links below for your answers, and you can check that out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. And don't forget to put thumbs up for supporting me. Subscribe to my channel to get more videos on me searching for tutorials and answering SparkyYard questions. If you have more questions, put them down below because I will be glad to reply to all of those. It will be super nice. And yeah, we're gonna have more videos soon. I just need to think which one we're gonna talk about. And of course, if you do like some of my filters on my Instagram, don't forget to check that out. My Instagram, the link also below. If you like some filter and you want to know how it was created, just comment below and say, hey Nadia, how you created that filter. So we're gonna discuss it and see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Kisses and bye-bye.